One email, one wire transfer, one employee just trying to do their job. That's all it takes. And in many cases, companies discover that they're not covered once the money's gone. I'm Ciara, CEO of the Bunker Insurance and Risk Management. Today, we're going to talk about one of the fastest growing risks I see affecting all businesses: social engineering fraud and funds transfer fraud. Because what most business owners don't understand is that all policies don't treat both of those the same. And some don't even cover them at all. 10 years ago, most business owners were concerned about someone breaking into their business through the front door. Today, most criminals don't walk in through the door. Instead, they're sending emails, fake invoices, wire instructions, payment requests, and they make these look legitimate. Social engineering fraud has become one of the biggest exposures to businesses because criminals have gotten so sophisticated in all of the ways that they're asking your employees to send them money. The goal is simple: convince your employees to willingly transfer them money. Imagine this: your accounting manager receives an email, and it looks like it's from a trusted vendor. Everything looks good, the logo is accurate, they're communicating in the same tone. The only difference is that the email now says, "We've updated our banking information, please send payment here." The employee doesn't question it and follows instructions because it's from a trusted vendor. The money is wired, and a few days later, your vendor is calling you asking, "Where's the payment?" The money is gone, the funds have been transferred, and your business has lost possibly hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is funds transfer fraud, and businesses fall for it every day. Most business owners think, well, we have crime coverage, so we're covered. But unfortunately, that does not mean you're automatically covered. Different carriers use different language when it comes to covering this type of claim. Some policies specifically address client funds, while others use broader language that creates some uncertainty. That means that two businesses could be covered by crime insurance and have two totally different outcomes. And this is why policy language matters and why who you work with matters. Now let's talk about social engineering fraud. What is that? This is when someone inside of your organization, one of your employees, is manipulated into sending personal information or money. One example of this includes vendor invoice scam. Sometimes this is through vendor invoices, fake charitable donation requests. The common theme is that your employee thinks that it's a legitimate request. The transfer is voluntary. And that's where these claims become so complicated, because the money was not stolen out of your account. Your employee voluntarily parted with the money. What do insurance companies expect of you today in order to help you protect your business from these claims? Many carriers now require for you to have a verification process prior to sending wires in place in order to protect you. This can include things like a callback procedure, where you call back the vendor that sent you the email to update the banking information and ask them, "Hey, are you really changing your bank, or is this email not real?" Dual authorization on wire transfers, having 2 or 3 employees verify that this is a legitimate request and before sending it, and they want these verification systems to be documented. Some carriers require verification on every single wire. Others will require it if the wire is above a certain threshold. But if your business does not follow these verification procedures and your insurance company is requiring it, you might be paying the premium, but you're not going to have the coverage. And that's why it's imperative that you work with an agent that helps you understand what your insurance company is requiring of you. So I want you to ask yourself these 3 questions. Do we have crime coverage? Does it specifically address social engineering and wire transfer fraud? Do we have documented procedures? If you cannot answer all 3 of these confidently, it's worth scheduling some time with us. These claims don't happen because your employees are careless. They happen because they're busy. And criminals know exactly how to exploit a busy employee. The biggest risk to your business is not always a hacker coming in from the outside, but sometimes it's your trusted employee that just was too busy to pause and think before clicking a button. At The Bunker, we help businesses evaluate these risks and make sure that you're well protected. If your current insurance agent has not spoken to you about the differences between these 2 threats, click the link below and schedule some time. We're happy to help.